I accidentally convinced my entire neighborhood I'm an expert gardener. Now they're all coming to me for advice, so I'm what you'd call a black fountain. I can barely keep a cactus alive, and my yard's been more or less a jungle of weeds and dandelions since I moved in. But a few months back, my mom decided to drop off some of her plants that she couldn't keep up with, which were basically a bunch of super hardy shrubs and flowers. She planted them for me, thank goodness, and because they didn't need much maintenance, they ended up thriving all on their own. Fast forward to last month, I was chatting with my neighbor, Marie, and she mentioned how nice my front yard looked these days. I laughed and told her, "Oh, that's all my mom's work," but I guess she missed that part, because she replied, "Wow, you really have a knack for this, don't you?" I didn't think much of it until a couple of days later when she came over with some gardenias and asked if I could help her plant them. I didn't want to admit I had zero clue, so I just winged it. I put on my best gardener face, made a few vague comments about proper soil depth and the right amount of water, and hoped for the best. Next thing I knew, word had spread. Suddenly, all my neighbors were showing up with potted plants, cuttings, and bags of fertilizer, asking for my advice. Some even asked if I could take a look at their gardens to diagnose their plant problems. I was in way too deep to come clean, so I doubled down. I googled every plant name they threw at me, memorized phrases like pruning strategy and nitrogen deficiency, and basically played along. The real kicker: a few days ago, Marie knocked on my door again, holding up her phone. She'd posted a picture of her blooming gardenias with the caption, "All thanks to our neighborhood garden guru," and tagged me. And now, I'm apparently the go-to garden expert on our street. So, here I am, doing crash courses on landscaping terminology every night, praying they never realize I'm making half of this up.